Greetings citizens, Criss here with another update for Starmade. This update mostly focuses on build mode and a few optimizations while we continue working on the proposed power update and universe changes. First, we've rewritten the chunk request system. This means nearby chunks will load more quickly and the system greatly benefits lighting calculations. Next, we have a new graphical effect. When selecting a system with the C key, you will now see those systems highlighted through blocks with an outline. Additionally, targeting an object will highlight it with the same effect. You will need to enable frame buffer to make use of this feature. For now the effect is somewhat limited, but we are looking for ways to expand its usage and incorporate it in future updates and features. While in build mode, you can now use the middle mouse button to access a few new features. If you click the middle mouse button while looking at a docked entity or any entity on your structure, you will instantly transfer to it. If you look at a block and press the middle mouse button while holding down the control key, you will instantly place that block on your hotbar if you have it in your inventory or if you are in creative mode. The advanced build mode menu has also received a graphical improvement. First, double tapping the control key will keep the menu open, allowing you to adjust what you need without holding the key down. Many tools are now grouped together more sensibly. These groups can be collapsed or expanded when needed. If expanded menus become too large, you will be able to scroll through them. Closed and expanded groups save between game sessions. The orientation menu now functions as a radial menu for shape selecting when holding the left mouse button on the block icon. The build area sliders now allow you to manually enter a value, and when scrolling on that value, you will be able to adjust the build size. The build helper has also been improved. The options for the shape you choose now change in the menu when you select them, instead of forcing you to use the pop-ups again. You can change the parameters of the build helper without having to start over, and can even move the position of the shape whenever you need to. We've also included a new line tool for the build helper. When using it, you can select the start point and the end point. You can adjust the thickness in the build helper as well. The symmetry planes now feature individual symmetry modes. Each plane can be set to odd symmetry or even symmetry individually at the same time. A completely new tool to the build menu is the Fill tool. This tool allows you to incrementally fill or replace space on a structure. You may adjust the number of blocks to fill with the slider, and then pick an origin point. If the origin point is in empty space, then you will fill empty space. If you select a block as an origin point, then the Fill tool will replace only those blocks. Continue to press the Fill button to expand the placed blocks. We've also made some changes to the copy-paste system. Under the selection menu in the advanced build mode, there is a button called Copy Selection. When clicked, you can select areas based on the starting point and the end point. No longer do you need to perform strange copy techniques and place floating blocks to make a selection. Lastly, we have introduced two new blocks to the game, the rail load block and the rail unload block. The rails can be placed anywhere, and they work like normal rails with an added feature, item transfer. For example, a storage block is connected to a rail docker on this ship. Docking to a load rail on the station allows the ship to pull items from the storage blocks connected to the load rail. Next, docking the ship to a rail unload block allows the station to pull items from the ship's connected storage blocks. The neat thing about these blocks is that they have 5 different permission settings which can be accessed from the ship radial menu. These 5 permissions are always allow for faction to ask for rest, always allow current, and never. And that is about it for this update. There are various bug fixes and minor changes to the UI, menus, and config options as well. You can read a more detailed post about this patch by clicking the link below. In addition to that, we have recently started posting a multi-part dev blog that will cover the endgame goals for Starmade. A link to that can be found in the description below as well. Check that out to find out more about the future of Starmade and our plans for the game. Thanks for watching, and thanks for playing Starmade.